We're going out to the theaters because genuinely Sing 2, it's a extravaganza. It's cinematic.
No matter what your age is, no matter how long we've been here, we can all tap into that youth, that innocence of seeing things for the first time, of giving things a shot.
It's awesome.
I love it. I'm Rose from Xfinity. I'm the kids and music editor for Xfinity. And I'm talking to Buster Moon himself, Matthew McConaughey. How are you?
Buster Moon, I'm good. How are you? I can already tell you're doing good. I don't even have to ask that.
I'm doing well. How would you like to be addressed? Matthew McConaughey?
Buster, Moon, McConaughey. Anything but Matt.
Oh, okay. All right. McConaughey. Can we go with McConaughey?
Let's go McConaughey.
Awesome. All right. So let's talk about the movie.
Dream big dreams. We just gotta be brave now.
Wrong again! Again!
You know I believe it. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
In The Wolf of Wall Street, there's an iconic scene where you do like a rhythmic voice exercise.
Yeah.
And I read that's a tool that you use to prep for a scene.
Yes.
There's something different you do for voice acting?
That's part of the voice acting. I mean, look, the thing with recording for like Buster Moon, it's got to be very musical. I try to get musical for any character, but with that, it's all about voice. So I need to come in with my voice quite warmed up. So while we're recording, I'm humming, finding a rhythm for each scene, find out what the scene's about. I'll find a rhythm of that. I'll beat on my chest and dance and loosen my limbs up to that, and then just come off of the music that I'm making into the dialogue. So the dialogue has that musicality for that so said scene and for that character.
Well, so we heard you sing a tiny bit in the first movie, just a tiny bit.
I want to sing some more, right?
Yes. Do we get to hear Buster Moon sing and sing too?
Maybe, unless they cut it.
Well, I'm crossing my fingers that we get to hear it.
Me too.
Me and my son rocked out to all of the songs in the first movie. Set It All Free was our fave. What do you like singing with your kids?
What I like singing with my kids, we make up original tunes with the kids. And the kids love these. Right now, they're picking up ditties in commercials that they think are really funny and corny. And my kids are 13, 11, and 8. So they'll pick up a ditty and we'll have fun singing that, swapping it off, making up the different words. I'm working with my kids now to make sure that, you know, they don't have, the words don't have to even make sense to find a rhythm. And don't, you know, like the Beatles found songs talking about, you know, scrambled eggs and toast. It doesn't even matter what it is, just find the rhythm of it and have the freedom to just express that. So we do a lot of singing, humming, rhyming. And my youngest has actually got a real talent with rhymes and poems right now that are quite funny.
How old's your youngest again?
8.
8. Oh, my son's 11, and he's getting to that age where he's going to be like too cool for school. So I'm glad to hear that your family's still doing it.
We tried to, but I hear you. It starts to get to that age where it's a little too cool to act goofy singing the songs that we sang for the first 10 years. No, I hear you. Hopefully that stage, because I know what you're talking about. I've got a 13, 11 as well. Hopefully it reverts back maybe after 16. I don't know. We'll see. Good luck.
We'll see. So I want to get to know the voice behind Buster Moon. And I want to go a little off topic here. So I was going through your Instagram and there was a post and the caption was, "I love to drive." And I have to ask, do you prefer a manual transmission or automatic transmission?
As long as I'm behind the wheel, that's what I prefer. I do not like riding shotgun. Anywhere, really. I'm very uncomfortable riding shotgun. I've been picked up by hired drivers that someone hired for me, and I've asked them, "Can I drive?" And you sit in the back. I really like it's my most relaxing spot. It's my favorite office, and it was my office for years of my life. I had 4 years where I lived on the road, kept pulling an Airstream around. Something about the fact of having your arm on the steering wheel, but when's the last time you really thought about having to stay in the lane? You didn't really think about it. You got your foot on the pedal, you're going the speed limit, but when's the last time you really thought about, what's my pressure on the pedal? It's a second nature. And something about those physical activities that are second nature free my mind into creative thought. So I'll take manual or regular transmission, and I'm fine as long as I'm behind the wheel.
If you had to choose right now, if we're getting into a vehicle, stick shift or automatic.
If I'm in a sports car, if I'm in my favorite Porsche 930, I want stick.
Yes.
But if I'm going on a long road trip or I'm on the Autobahn in Austria and I can just be humming along at 150 in cruise control, I don't know. Maybe give me that big V12 and let me just hook up over there and drop it and drive and just sit back and go.
You really do love to drive, because I saw another post with your custom Triumph. I saw that because I used to ride too.
That's a 2002, so that's coming on 20 years. That's a 20-year-old bike, but it's a classic shape, and it's a Thunderbird Triumph.
All right, so back to the movie. The first movie was so motivating, inspiring, and uplifting. It had such a fantastic message. Yeah. What do you want the audience to take away after watching Sing 2?
Remember how young you are. No matter what your age is, no matter how long we've been here, I'm a big believer that no matter if you're 51 like myself, I can still tap into whatever age I've already been. It's the youngsters that can't be older if they want to, because they haven't got here yet. We can all tap into that youth, that innocence of seeing things for the first time, of giving things a shot. Not a naivete, but a youthful innocence it'll keep us younger.
I love it. Thank you so much, McConaughey.
You're welcome.
For hanging out.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Nick, welcome to my room, man. It's Xfinity Hangouts. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We're here for Sing 2, but I personally am here for you. And in no way are we on the same career treadmill, but I felt like I've kind of gotten my foot in the Kroll pool a little bit. Last year, you decided to sneak in a little COVID wedding. I personally snuck in a COVID wedding. You decided, we'll throw a baby into the mix right after. I also threw a baby in the mix, and in no way did Nick, you or I have the babies. Just want to make that clear. But dude, dad to dad, husband to husband, how you doing, man? Are you tired? Is there life behind those eyes?
I'm good. It's been it's quite a journey. My son's a great joy. He's a loyal Xfinity user. He loves it. I'm like, let's watch something on Apple TV. He's like, no, Dad. I want to use that voice remote. I want to stay in that Xfinity family. And so the way that we stay a family is we are an Xfinity family, and my son's leading the charge. So that's been wonderful.
Have you guys figured out sleep yet? Because the bags under my eyes speak that we haven't.
Well, you know what you need is a great makeup artist like I have. So right now, if you saw me before I do this, and I have a makeup artist every day, regardless if I'm doing any press or anything. I have a team that comes over. I have the whole Real Housewives team come over and work me over. I mean, they top to bottom. The sleep is we're doing all right training him sleeping. How's your baby doing? Is sleeping through the night?
Dude, it's like it's some nights it's 8 hours, it's some nights it's 5 hours. I just wish we could figure it out. He's 3 months. How about you?
Oh yeah. I mean, we're well past that. Yeah, I mean that the 3 months on to 6 months you're in the.
So let's move on to Sing. Will this be the first movie that your son sees that you are starring in?
I think the first movie my son will see is called Porky's. Remember that classic? No, it'll be Dancer in the Dark. It'll be Dancer in the Dark, Bjork's movie that she acted in and vowed never to act again because it was such an emotionally painful experience. That's probably the first movie we'll show him.
Okay.
But then after that, it'll be Sing 2, and then we're gonna go backwards and then show him Sing 1. I think I am looking forward to him being old enough to watch, because I really genuinely love the movies and I'm very proud of him. So I'll be excited for him to see it.
It's awesome. I don't know if you've seen the videos of The Rock and his daughter watching Moana, and she's clueless that he's Maui. Do you think your son will recognize your voice as an animated pig?
My gut is my son will watch the movie and think it's The Rock, and that's fine because I just drinking a ton of Teremana tequila with my son. Not only does it drink smooth, but you can make a Teremana tequila whipped cream. You can do a Teremana tequila maple syrup. And for that cheat day with the brioche French toast, nothing goes better with a brioche French toast than Moana.
It's potential. The way you're talking French toast. The last thing you missed was all the sushi. It kind of sounds like you may just be The Rock.
It's possible that I'm The Rock. The only thing that separates us is muscle mass, drive, good looks, and per movie salary.
So look, why are we heading out these holidays to see Sing 2? Tell me about it. Give me the breakdown.
We're going out to the theaters because genuinely Sing 2 is a movie. It's a extravaganza. It's cinematic and there's music and I think there is something about the collective experience of going to the movies and specifically a movie like Sing 2 that I know when I saw the first Sing, I had not seen it until I saw it in the theater at the premiere at the Toronto Film Festival. And it really did feel electric. And so I think you will be very grateful that you went to the theater to see it.
It's awesome. It's the perfect reason we need right now. And finally, before we wrap here, Nick, will you perform Shake It Off at home for your son? If he's crying, if he's happy, will you break it down?
That's how I'm going to teach him when you pee. You know, when you pee and there's just like, you got to make sure to get it all out.
Sure.
We're going to sing Shake It Off. And that's how he's going to learn. We got to learn somehow.
I came in here trying to take fatherly notes and I got exactly what I needed from you.
I'm so glad. Hey, congratulations on your 3-month-old. You guys are in the deep, you're in the trenches right now, but I'm telling you, there is a beautiful light coming at you and it's the best thing I've ever done and I couldn't be happier about it.
Awesome, man. I'm super excited. I appreciate that. So thank you, man.
This is the entertainment capital of the world. I'll give you 3 weeks to get this show up and running.
Johnny, you're gonna be working with the #1 choreographer in Red Shore City.
Yuck! That is rubbish. So bad. Ow, he's freaking me out. Tippy toes. I don't see your tippy toes.
I'm really having second thoughts about this.
I can't do this. Can I try? This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
You're terrific!
But can she act? Take that, you nasty alien monster! Did I do good?
Oh boy.
You have no idea what you're getting into.
Whatever podunk town they crawled out of, that's where they belong.
I got you. Moonlight. We cannot let that bully steal our hopes and dreams.
Guts. Faith. These are the things you need now.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to present to you a brand new show featuring the return of Clay Callaway.
Clay Callaway.
I got you. So step right up and take your seat. The journey of a lifetime is about to begin. Come on, dance with me. Come on, dance with me.